All right, we are underway for the second game, and automatically a hit to right field, and it's going to be a catch. So already off the bat to 1 out for Missouri Baptist.
Next up the bat, number 4, Griffin Brown.
So Griffin Brown will come up to bat.
Yeah, thank you.
Only a low pitch here. 1-0. No, well, not. So Noah Castillo's up here to pitch. His stats on the year for pitching, anyways: 5.4 ERA. He's 1-2 when he pitches. He's pitched for 23 innings. That leads the team. He has allowed 26 hits, 15 runs, 14 of them being earned. And including that, he also has 20 strikeouts. We call it a strike. First one of the count. 2-1 count now.
Castillo hit two hits of 4 appearances last game. And he will be hitting as well today, playing both sides.
And once again, another ball. 3-1 count now.
Where did that one miss? I felt like that one was in. A little high. Oh, yeah. By the time it hit wrist plate.
Here comes the pitch. And a hit going out to center, more so right field. And it's caught. That'll be the second out from Missouri Baptist.
Now batting, number 1, Jaden Orozco.
Jaden Orozco coming up to hit. Now, like we said with the last game, Noah Castillo definitely played really well before his injury last year. And then this year, obviously coming off of that injury, so some growing pains, but he still showed some flashes.
He's had some good outings. There's some times where he gets hit pretty well, but start of the season, he had a really good start and just was dotting his spots. But the last couple outings on the mound haven't been his. So we'll see if he can get going versus a tough Missouri Baptist team. Piners started out hot in the last game. Can they do again here?
And it's going to be another hit. And this one will get down, but it's only going to be a single. So, first hit of this game
Now
for
batting,
Missouri
number
Baptist.
12, Nick Beach.
And Nick Beach is up to bat.
That one hit 90 miles an hour. It felt like it was kind of a soft hit, but I guess not.
Yeah, I thought so too. Just got it barely to where he couldn't get it. And now we have a ball.
You see, what is he topping out at? Fastball over there, Elijah. Have you seen it? His off speed's about 72. I'm guessing. I think it's like a high 80s.
Ooh, and way out. That's another ball.
He pulled that one pretty far across his body. That's what I was figuring. Something around 86, 87.
And that will be the first strike once again for Beach. A 2-1 count. And a hit, to left field. It's going to be fair. And base runner going to third, and that'll be a double officially for Beach. Orozco.
Number 11.
Orozco goes to the third.
Sorry.
And it looks like Beach... Yeah, he's just going to return his stuff.
Yeah, just right past Riggs Harper at third base. Dove for it, but couldn't get it. That's a huge hit for the Baptist. It looks like possibly Riggs could get out of that one. We saw that play at the end of game 1, but not to this time. And now they're threatening with runners on second and third, 2 in scoring position.
And that'll be a strike now for Shabestri. Shabastari, there we go. My bad. We have an 0-1 count here to start. And it'll be just a little low. And I'll be called a ball.
Yeah, probably.
And he gets a base hit, but it's going to be grounded out.
That'll do it for the top of the first. Pioneers hold off runners on second and third to enter a scoreless bottom of the first.
Oh, Ronnie.
Rowley.
So now up to pitch from Missouri Baptist is Gus Lucas. His ERA is an astounding 2.13. He's 2-0 when he pitches. He's pitched for 25 innings, allowing 24 hits, 12 runs, and 6 of them were earned.
That's somehow fourth on this team. Is a 2.13 ERA. Somehow fourth.
And for starting pitchers, probably one of the highest in the Heart.
Sorry, that's third. They got a pitcher who had 11 innings pitched, no ERA. I think that's the pitcher that started the first game.
Yes.
No, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to check.
Either way, if it was him, his ERA just went way up. So 1-1 count here. And it's be a low pitch here.
2-1. Ronnie's been hot the last couple of games. Didn't have a great game last one, but he did lead off with a home run.
Even in the last series, he had a 4 out of 5 hits. Oh, it's going to go up. Pitcher gets it, and that's going to go to first base. That'll be another out for MNU. Anyways, in the first game, I was saying Ronnie Rowley, he was playing really well, especially in the last game. He had 4 for 5, had 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and a win.
Yeah, on Wednesday, he played super well.
Absolutely.
Came into it hot again today. It just couldn't finish the game. None of the Pioneers really had a whole lot of success after that first inning anyways.
Riggs Harper. And will be a ball. He started out last game with just the very first pitch was hit towards him. And he ended up getting a free walk. Of course, after that, not really much. And that's another ball too far to the right.
Yeah, Riggs Harper basically has once a series, if not once a doubleheader, that he basically gets nailed. But it's because his strike zone is a little smaller. It's harder for pitches to hit, and so they're just kind of They're trying to hit basically pinpoint accuracy. All of a sudden, smokes him in the leg or something.
So far, these first 3 pitches towards Riggs or Harper, all been towards the right. Let's see if this one can get towards the center. And this one indeed will be a strike. So 3-1 count here.
Shoot, never mind. I called that a walk.
And what's the replay say here? Maybe. And that's going to be a walk for Harper. So Christian Ramos will
Now
be
batting,
next to bat.
16, Christian Ramos.
Ramos, after the game 2, was hitting now 290.
Oh, my gosh.
He said he's done well recently. Started to get hot. He started in the 3-hole to start the season. Now he's back in the 3-hole after a little bit of a cold streak early on.
Yeah, he was playing pretty well in that first game. That'll be called a strike. And I'll be swinging a miss. So 0-2 count here for MNU. Harper's still on first base. And he hits it to right field. And he'll get his first hit of the game. And now base runners on first and second.
Batting.
That's going to bring up Caden Owens for the Pioneers, hitting 303 this season, but he's been cold so far this game, or today. Can he get a hit, push the Pioneers into an early lead like last game?
Absolutely. So that'll be a too low or too right. Either way, it's a ball.
It's both low and right.
Yeah.
Would have took out somebody in the shins over in the right batting box.
Yeah. Oh! Almost got hit by the pitch. He gets out of the way there, and that's going to be a 2-0 count.
Almost snuck in on him.
Would you have just stood there and just taken the hit?
Let me see where this one's at. No, I'm good. That's a hip shot right there. That'll demobilize you for the day.
Oh, yeah. Swings and misses. That'll be his first strike.
Gus Lucas not throwing a whole lot of heat on the mound like Castillo, but has been pretty effective with his control.
Absolutely.
The last one's 82.
And strike. I'll strike anyways. So 2-2 count here for Owens. They think probably one of the better ERAs I've seen from a starting pitcher. It's crazy,
Yeah.
especially in NAIA. And goes out to the parking lot. Hit something. Oh, yeah, my bad. So 2-2 count here for Owens.
Yeah, he is the leading ERA on his team for starters. Started all 5 of his appearances. You know what? I think KO goes deep here. I see 3-2-1. I hear blast off. I think KO takes one into the track in right field.
Yes, me too. And strikeout.
Oh, my goodness.
That'll be the second out for MNU.
Now batting, number 7.
And Gus Lucas does lead this team, though, in strikeouts with 22, so that will be his 23rd now on the season.
Man, on that outside corner, painted it well. I gave it to him, that's for sure.
So Jerry Morales comes up to bat.
Morales with a good game last game, had a home run. hit by pitch. Got on a couple times on his singles. See if he can continue his hot streak. Freshman has been doing well in the left field.
Looking at second. Doesn't decide not to throw. And that'll be way out left. Ends up going to the parking lot. Actually goes out to the visiting bus.
92. That one felt a lot hotter than the single we had to start the game from Missouri Baptist. That was 92. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that one was real. That was really fast.
It's a rocket.
And that is way out right, or left in this case.
Way outside.
Yes. So 1-2 count. And way out. Oh, it's going to be a wild pitch. And Harper's going to go out to second. Oh, wait, so Harper's at third base. He decides to go to third base. And Ramos decides to go to second.
That's going to put 2 people in scoring position. Yeah, there's a courtesy runner out there.
Ah. They're going to call that a ball. That looks like a strike, I'm not going to lie.
It was outside, but it is the same pitch he basically just gave Kato on the other side. So,
It was a makeup call, if you will.
maybe.
Ooh, hits that up, and it's going to go out of the stadium. I'm going to get a new ball. A whole set of them, though.
Umps weren't wearing blue last game, were they? I think they were wearing gray.
Yeah, they were definitely not wearing blue.
Now we can say, what are you doing, blue?
And way out. And that's going to be a walk.
He's going to load the bases for the Pioneers with the pitcher, Noah Castillo, coming up. This would be a good time for him to get going this season.
Oh, absolutely.
Coming into this game, he's hitting .302. Has he had a home run so far? It's on the other sheet.
Yeah, it's on.
25. He got one. He's got one home run.
Something to note too, though, is that Gus Lucas also has the most walks on this team. He leads the team in strikeouts, but he leads with 10 walks. So something else to note here.
Yeah, that's one of those guys who is aggressive at the plate, kind of a strikeout guy. So he's trying to get a lot of guys going, which means he's going to give you free ones, but he's also going to make you earn any hit you get.
Oh, absolutely. And that one goes out. So
The catcher does not like that call. It is a little outside. In the NAI, is that outside? Probably not, but depends on the ump.
2-1 count here now. And it's going to be a hit. Oh, and he's unable to get it. And that's going to be 2. Oh, and that's an error.
Replay that for me. I don't know what in the heck just happened.
Oh, my goodness. He missed
Single.
the catch and then missed the throw, too, to third to possibly get another out to end the inning.
Who was the shortstop to do that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, so E6 on a throw.
So it was Harper scored. Stockstill scored. Morales on third now.
Courtesy runner on first, Wesley Traverse.
We have a courtesy runner out here now for first base.
All right. Courtesy
Yes.
runners Wesley Tavares, number 18. He came in at the end of the game for Noah at the pinch run.
It's going to be an 0-1 count now to start out for Martinez.
31 pitches for Lucas.
It's a lot for just one inning. And he gets it! And that's going to be a run for MNU after they miss the second base. And MNU with a three-run start.
Was that a ball or strike over there?
Ball. So, the double steal works this time for the Pioneers. as they throw to second. Don't get the runner at second in Wesley, and they easily score at home with Jeremy.
And what a play there by MNU taking advantage of that. And that's going to be out.
2-1. Pioneers started off hot in the first game, but then they brought in Austin Severa, and it was kind of shut down. Nobody warming up in the bullpen, though, this time for Missouri Baptist. As that one skied way out to left field.
And caught.
That'll do it for the Pioneers. They get 3 across in the bottom of the first to take a lead. Two up for the Spartans, and start at the top of the second. 6, 7, 8 is Angela Franco.
And it's going to be a little low there. Or is that a little high?
It can't
Definitely
be,
a little low.
Can't be both.
And that's going to be a hit to left field. And he's unable to get the catch. And that's going to be a single for Franco.
He smoked that one. 103 to Morales, who had to hit that one on a bounce. No chance he was getting to that one, how fast it came at him.
More insane part is the fact he almost caught that.
Yeah, it wasn't as fast, and maybe, but a catcher out there is probably not going to make that diving play, and you're probably giving him multiple bases if you do.
Absolutely.
From 3 right now.
So a strike here for Crowell. Is it Crowell?
Crowell, I'm
Crowell,
guessing.
yeah.
That's what you got, Nick? Well, we'll go with it. As long as we're on the same page, it doesn't matter.
And
I apologize to his parents.
1-1 count here for Castillo. Oh, and that's going to be another one out to the parking lot, out of the stadium. So 1-2 count here for Castillo.
Yeah, shooting 62% from 3 is crazy.
Whew. That's Tennessee's percentage?
Yeah.
Dang. And another one out of the park.
Pioneers softball up 11-0 on Missouri Valley in the bottom of the third. They are scoring it well.
Any home runs out here?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that after this pitch here.
And hit him.
Oh,
So the hit by pitch will now get 2 people on base.
see, Brame and Warren's got a double. Simmons and
Now batting,
Paparaki
number
also have
24,
doubles.
Miguel Padron.
There's an error from the other team
Courtesy runner.
with Brickner,
Number
which
7,
is their left
Kevin
fielder.
Watkins.
And they've had 3 pitchers already come in. So it looks like they're just kind of smacking them across. Just one at a time.
So it looks like we got a courtesy runner for number 7. That'd be Kevin Watkins. And he's going to try to bunt and thought about throwing it to second. And he just ends up keeping it.
They use, like we said, coming into this game, they usually don't bunt. That's not their style of game. They like to slug it out, but they've done it multiple times in game 1, and here again they squared up the bunt.
Swings, and that's going to be a foul ball. Great hit. Exit at 74 miles per hour. I felt like it went a little faster than that. But,
Straight in the ground.
yeah.
Swings, just moved his hips over too early and just ate that one in the ground.
1-1 count here for Padron. Ooh.
Just checks on the runner at second. Nothing going.
And he's again hit by the pitch. That's the second one now.
It's going to
And-
load the bases for the Spartans.
So yeah, bases loaded now.
Now batting, number
And
6,
up to bat
Sam
is
Pauli.
Sam Pauli.
No outs here for the Pioneers. Noah needs to get something going here to keep this 3-0 lead.
Would you think about a sacrifice fly here?
I mean, that's their hope, but
Yeah.
Pioneers ideally need to get a strikeout and then a double play. If they get a double play right here, it probably ends up being at least 1 run. But a strikeout and then double play would be ideal. Now that's asking a lot at this level, but
So I say that's like best case scenario out here. And it's gonna be a hit. Throws it to home, gets him out, and oh! Hits the base runner. And that's gonna be 1 run here for Missouri Baptist.
it's the fielder's choice to first and an
Now
out at
batting,
home.
number 24, Carlos Hidalgo.
So Carlos Hidalgo will come back up to bat. First inning, he a strike for Castillo. So we're now back up to the top of the count. Hits it, and it's going to be flying up there. And they're going to try and catch it, and he is unable to.
Yeah, if Lester does get to that, which is, first of all, that's a far run,
Yes.
then you're talking about a throw at home that's also pretty tough. His momentum's not heading that way. He's got to stop on a dime and throw it and see if he can get the runner out. So it would have been an automatic run for the Baptist. Now, if it turns out that they score one either way, then they would have been better off catching it. But in the moment, that's probably one you want to drop.
Castillo came in and ran near home. He was ready for him to catch it. and just be that extra man for the catcher. And that's going to go up and caught! Oh, wait, no, it's shot. And that's going to be called safe.
Yeah, it hit into the ground. He just smoked it into the ground, and it popped up really high. Riggs got to it, but not in time at first base.
And that's going to be another run here for Missouri Baptist.
Griffin Brown.
Not only that, the first base runner is safe, and there's only one out right now for MNU.
It's going to make your game 3-2 here in Dixon Stadium. Can Castillo get out of this inning with not as much trouble on the bases? We'll see.
Well, first off, you got to deal with Griffin Brown. Griffin Brown with a 302 on his batting average. Oh, he hits it out to center field. And it hits the wall. He's unable to get it. Now he throws it. And Missouri Baptist is going to get 2 runs. And he's going to get to third. Out!
What a play there. He gets the double off the wall. They throw it home to try to get the lead runner. No good, but then he decides to go to third. Rick Harpster had to hustle up and get over there, and he does. Gets the out. So Pioneers end up down 1, but with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 1, Jaden Orozco.
This is one of those things. You win some, you lose some right there. You allow 2 runs, but you also get your 2 outs. Or 1 out in this case. So coming up to bat now is Jaden Orozco. And he's going to look at this one. He's going to regret that. That's a strike. Orozco for this team, so far at least, compared to starting, is actually second highest on batting average of 371 is his batting average. He swings at that one and misses. But he also leads, looking at his stat sheet too, he's second on the team not only in batting average, but in runs. He's those second most hits. Just overall been a pretty good player for them. And swings and misses.
Pioneers get out at the top of the second, giving up 4, heading into the dugout. Sorry.
So once again, MNU will be batting once again against Gus Lucas. That will go far right. Gus Lucas, when you just look at his stats in general, not only is the ERA so, low, which is
Nick, what was the
astounding for NAIA, but you also look at the fact that he has 22 strikeouts and the most innings pitched, other than Tage Robertson. And that's going to go to center right field. And he's not going to be able to catch that. Bounces off the wall, and that's going to be a triple for MNU. Christopher Lugo with a triple.
Now batting, number 9, Griffin, Lester.
That'll be Christopher Lugo's first triple of the year.
No, it's Lester.
Figured. And it's going to be a ball.
You good?
Impressive hit there by Lugo. It was awesome. Got that. He was unable to catch it. And then get his first his first triple so far of the season.
Yeah, he smoked that one. I mean, when Lugo gets hot, he's a volume guy. He sees one, the ball starts looking like a lot larger than it is. He's able to smoke him, but when it's cold, it's cold. So, thankfully for the Pioneers right now, he's found that hot streak.
Maybe a 1-2 count now for Lester. That's Lucas trying to get a second strike out of the game. And you won't get it on that pitch. It'll be too low.
Yeah, you got him looking twice on his strikes, both on the outside half. Now he tries to go low and can't find that line.
Definitely was a good try, though.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a strikeout. His second strikeout of the day.
And that time he gets him looking easily. And it looks like it's that same spot on that far right edge.
He's just ball hogging on that one side.
I mean, if I'm just going to give it to you, you might as well throw it.
Yeah.
That one's close. As Ronnie Raleigh flips over the order and starts the Pioneers off with Lugo on third.
And that'll be called a ball.
Yeah, pitch. I'm just not too consistent on the outside. He called that one, just called that one a strikeout, and then doesn't give him that one. But catcher didn't frame it as well that time, so it is a little different.
Well, definitely we were talking about last game. These refs actually now, the NAIA refs now actually get scorecards of how they do.
Well, we don't give them scorecards. The NAI doesn't. We have the capability for the TrackMan to give them a score if they ask for it. But some umps don't want it.
And some umps just feel like they've they think they're perfect.
That might have been 3 pitches in the exact same spot, and all of them called differently.
Ball, strike, ball.
That one was probably low.
And that's going to be a hit. Goes out of the stadium. Barely misses the sidewalk. So 2-2 count here for Raleigh. And he checks swing. And they're going to say he didn't swing. Get that
See
replay
here
up
from
here.
the replay.
And he...
Yep, he held back.
Yeah, he held back. That was a good call by that ref. Umpire. And that's going to be a walk for Rowley.
Honestly, not the worst case scenario for Missouri Baptist, because now you put someone on first and get the chance at a double play.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think Riggs doesn't go into a lot of double plays. You can catch the stats to see so, but I'm pretty confident he doesn't. There's a good chance we're going to see a double steal again. Let's look at Harper's stats. He's got 0 this year. 0 times this year he's run into a double play. So
It's going to be a ball. Something to watch over here, though, is Rowley. His stealing bases. He's 9 for 11 so far this season, so that's definitely someone to watch, possibly to steal second base.
yeah, he's got speed in a situation where you get a chance to get out of the double play, even though Harper doesn't get there often. It would be nice. The question is, I don't know if they'll even throw it the second, given the last time they threw it the second, they didn't get the runner or the person at home, obviously. So
Yeah, they overthrew it last time. Well, not only that, even if you don't have Rowley getting stealing bases, you also got Riggs Harper as a decent amount of attempts, 7 for 8.
yeah,
But this team overall, pretty good at stealing bases. It's going to be a strike there. So 2-2 count here for Harper.
Pioneers down 1 after that top of the second inning. And with runners on first and third and 1 out, can they find something here?
And that's going to be a ball. So full count here. So 3-2 count. If this is a walk, the bases will be loaded.
3, 2, 1. Why not a gap blast off? Score both. Nope. Outside.
And now bases are loaded.
It's going to bring up Ramos.
Now
Got a hit last inning.
number 16.
And he got a single to start the first inning.
Ramos.
Now with a chance here, bases loaded, 1 out, they're going to go talk to their pitcher. Nobody warming up, so it's just a quick mound visit. But that also gives Hoff a chance to talk to his batter and how they want to attack this. Ramos, he's grounded into 3 double plays. That's what the Pioneers are worried about here. Can't ground to a double play and get nothing out of this bases loaded situation.
Absolutely.
Versus a good top 10 team in Missouri Baptist. Over at softball, scores 11-1 now at the bottom of the 4th. Mandy Brown with 76 pitches. She's done well, as always. She got 5 strikeouts as well to go along with that. The hits are going kind of crazy, though. 15 hits for the Pioneers, 7 hits for Missouri Valley in just 4 innings. So both teams making solid contact in this warm weather game across campus.
So now, again, Christian Ramos dealing
Good work,
with Gus.
Chris. Good work.
Again, dealing with Gus Lucas. Very good pitcher here for them. And that's going to be a strike.
Yeah, Gus Lucas just hasn't had his best day. 55 pitches, 26 strikes, giving up 3 runs. Just 2 hits, but a lot of walks allowed. And with 1 error as well on their team, he's just not been backed up by his defense.
When that's going to be a hit, it's going to be called foul ball.
And good contact off the bat, but now 0-2. Lucas has the advantage. Has a chance to use a waste pitch, something low, see if he can get Ramos to double up.
Lucas looking. He's going to pitch now. And that is way out to his right or left. Can never tell the difference.
Just say way outside. You don't need to say which side. They can watch.
So 1-2 count here for Ramos. And he's going to hit it up in the air. And it's going out to right field. And it's going to get caught.
Oof.
And, oof. Tough decision there by the base runners. No one advanced.
Yeah, Hoff is right there in Lugo's ear, talking to him on that, seeing if he should tag up.
35.
It looks like a weird catch there from the second baseman, but he wasn't able to do much with it. That brings up Caden Owens with the bases loaded. Down 1 run for the Pioneers. They got to get some kind of score off the situation.
Even a single would work here. I would get 2. And it's going to be too low. 1-0 count here. So I know something to talk about was the softball team. I've seen their record. They've been pretty good this year.
Yeah, they've had a good start to the year. They beat some ranked teams, had some long games. And with Mandy Brown on the mound, I mean, they can win any game. They have some good pitchers behind her with Allie Turner, Bree Manhorn, Grace Spurlock, and brought in some young pieces in the outfield to help make sure they can get some runs across. They've done well. Yes.
And that's going to be a hit. It's going to go center left field. And that's going to bring in 2 runs, possibly 3 for MNU. And he gets it.
Huge play by KO to clear the bases on a double.
Amazing play there by Owens. We were just talking about him too. If he gets going, he gets going. And with that one, just gets 3 runs, tags on 3 runs.
Yeah, he smoked that ball 103 miles an hour, 343 into that left center gap. Huge for the Pioneers. Take back the lead. Give Castillo some room. Yeah. Wow. Huge play. Lucas can't get a hold of that ball there.
It's going to be a strike here for Lucas.
The Sump's got a wide zone. It seems like there's a lot of strike looking on both sides. Maybe I'm crazy.
How many times has he pitched now?
It's 59 pitches for Lucas.
Well, now 60. That's insane. In 2 innings, too. I mean, he allowed 3 each. Possibly could be more depending on how this goes, but man. So 0-2 count, though, right now for Morales. And it's going to be too high. And that'll be the first ball for Ramos.
No, this is Morales.
Morales. Not Ramos. Yeah,
Both catchers, but
you know, yeah.
this one playing left field.
Ooh, foul ball.
Softball finished in a run roll. So through 5 innings, final was 12-2. They finished the first game before we even got to the 3rd inning of ours.
And that goes way outside. So 2-2 count here for Morales. Said it right this time.
Yeah, that you did.
There we go. I'm improving. And that's hit to left field. It gets past, and this is possibly another run for MNU, and it does. And Caden Owens tags on a 7th run for MNU.
Huge hit by Jeremy Morales just past the outreach arm of Sam Paulé, shortstop. And the left fielder decides not to try to test KO's speed, which is interesting. I thought he would have thrown home, but they cut it off, make sure Morales doesn't advance. And that extends the lead for the Pioneers. Huge play.
Absolutely. Caden Owens just dominated this 2nd inning. He's been great. Not only did he get those 3 runs, but then he ran it himself. So that'll be a call to ball 1-0 count here.
Yeah, got to feel good for Castillo coming up to bat when your team's giving you run support. Hits that one to shortstop, and that's going to end the inning for the Pioneers. But they get 4 runs to extend the lead back up to 3 like it was before. Pioneers coming back out to the field.
All right, welcome back. After MNU just had an amazing inning, getting four runs in the second. So now to start off the top of the third, Nick Castillo is gonna pitch to Beach.
Beach is 1 for 1 this game with a double. See what he can do here.
And swings and a miss.
Man, he was way out in front of that one. He was expecting Shohei Ohtani's 100-mile-an-hour coming at him.
1100 spin rate. That was insane.
Oof.
And it's a little high. So we have a 1-1 count here for Beach. And he has to move away a little bit for that one. Either way, he gets called a ball. And that's going to be called a ball. From here, I thought that was a strike, but I don't know ball, so. Swings, and that's going to go all the way out of the field,
It's out of play.
out of play. So it's going to be a full count here for Beach. He tries to tack on his second hit of the game. It's going to hit it to left field, and it's going to be a ground out. Got him.
Good play by Riggs Harper at third. A tall bounce and a good throw.
Now batting.
1 out for the
number
Pioneers.
11,
Not only that, I liked a lot. Cade Nolan's stretching out, still touching the base as well and getting the ball.
Yeah, good
Very
stretch. Had a play last game where I felt like he could, if he would have stretched, he would have got there, but didn't. So, able to do it here in the second game. Little things matter.
Up to bat now is Max.
Shabastari.
There we go. And that's going to be a foul ball. Start out.
We don't have pronunciations up here, so doing our best.
Yeah, bear with us. So while we were just talking about Gus Lucas having 60 pitches, Castillo only has 38 right now. Well, I say only, that's still a lot, but and call a strike. Strike looking. So it's going to be an 0-2 count with only 1 out. And swings and misses. And that's going to be a strikeout for Castillo.
Now batting number 20, Angelo.
His second strikeout of the game and his second out of this inning. Castillo's having a good inning here. Can he finish it out?
That'll be his 22nd strikeout of the year as well. So now up to bat is Franco. And that's going to be an immediate hit, but he's going to throw it to first. And an immediate out, Cade Nowens at first base.
That'll do it for the top of the third after Lugo throws him out at first. Pioneers still up 7-4.
So now starting out the bottom of the third. Once again, it's Gus Lucas. He's already pitched a lot, though. Over 60 times, so it's probably very likely that by this fourth inning, this could be very likely his last inning.
Yeah, not had the game he's wanted. And the Pioneers have kind of been all over him, but he's also given up a lot of free hits. So he's got to take care of both sides of it. That's ball one. Not a great start here. 66 pitches in.
Once again, called a ball. Two-0 count. And the first strike called. Very likely, unless if all three of these batters get out, they'll be back at the start, back at the top of the batting order. Just in this inning. Gets a hit, and he misses. He dove for the ball. He looks very disappointed.
Tough play missed by Sam Pauly. And that's going to be a base hit. That's what I'm going to score it as here. That's a tough play. It's a really tough play at shortstop.
He looks really disappointed after that, to stay on the ground for about 1 to 2 seconds.
Hey, I mean, you hope to get that out, especially a pitcher who's not been on his game so far today. I mean, give him some support, but that's not a play that's an easy one.
And Lugo hits it really hard to the left. Looks a lot hard. It said 84 miles per hour.
He just got a lot of barrel. Got a lot of barrel there. Opened his hips too early. Swung out it and in front of it.
Throws it the first, and he is not able to get him.
Martinez on the year. How many stolen bases has he got? I don't think he has many.
That's the one.
That one misses outside.
He's 2 for 2.
Okay, well, and he's only played. He's played 17 games, so he doesn't have a whole lot of experience on the base paths.
Yeah.
Well, in 3 hits, he's got two stolen bases. So when he's on there, he's stealing, but just hasn't been very often. That one misses as well, 2-1.
Seeing over on the Missouri Baptist bullpen, there is someone warming up. So it's very likely, like I said, that Lucas pitches his last game. I mean, last inning. And that goes out to right field. And he doesn't get it! He doesn't get the catch, and that's going to be a free double.
Single. He did move over.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I was looking at the second base.
Yeah, he held Martinez for a while. Because obviously that looks like it was going to be an error, but I'm going to give him an error. I think it's an error. He looked like he tracked it the whole way, and then he just missed it. I'm going to give him an error.
So that's an error by Missouri Baptist now. Just wasn't able to track the ball.
It felt like he had it the whole way, basically, and then all of a sudden he gets in that corner and it swooped out under his glove. So
he just second-guessed himself.
Chad will
trying to get a bunt, and he's going to take that away as it's ruled a ball.
Chad will go back and score anyway, so it won't matter.
So now this is 74th pitch. He's had 38 strikes. It's about half-half. And that's going to be a bunt by MNU.
Wow.
And not able to get him. And now bases are loaded for MNU.
Huge bunt single there for Garrett Lester to load the bases with no outs, and that's going to probably do it for Lucas. We'll be right back out of this quick mound visit.
So up now to pitch for Missouri Baptist is Gavin Rabb. Gavin Rabb hasn't really got a lot of opportunities. He's only pitched 1 inning, but his ERA still remains at 0. He only allowed 1 hit in the 1 inning, and he had 4 strikeouts. So very fresh out here, if we will. So up to bat next now. We're going once again on the top of the batting order is Ronnie Rowley.
Batting for your Pioneer, number 4, Rowley.
Ronnie Rowley so far is 0 for 1. He got walked. And then the other one, he did not get the hit. So he's still looking for his first hit of the day. And in this case, then, there's 0 outs. And the bases are loaded. So very favorable for him. It's going to be called a strike.
Oh, 90.
Nine-
This pitcher's got a little heat on him.
Oof.
Especially compared to the last pitcher. That's going to be the biggest adjustment.
And like we just said, he's also fresh out here. He's only pitched 1.2 innings, he hasn't really pitched a lot this year. And once again, 90 miles per hour. He's got a lot of zip on that throw. Either way, the pitch count will be 2-0. And it's too low. So it'll be a 3-0 right now.
Is it 3-0 or is it 2-1? Maybe I just... 2-1.
2-1. 2-1.
Yeah, first one was
Correction, 2-1. Hey, he's looking at that strike.
I don't know about that one. Tough call.
See the replay here?
Yeah, all right. 2-2.
And he swings and misses. And that will be a strikeout for Gavin Rabb. His 5th. Despite only playing 1.2 innings, he's got 5 strikeouts now.
Well, now 2 innings and 5 strikeouts. It's pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, Pioneers. Man, that's tough. Ronnie Morale, your best hitter, comes up to bat bases loaded. You get nothing out of it.
Thankfully, though, it's only the first out. So here's Harper. And that is way outside. Way too low as well. And that'll be a 1-0 count to start for Harper. Harper, for this game so far, he did get a walk.
Walked twice.
Walked twice.
Scored twice.
So he's been very good so far. He hasn't gotten a hit yet. Of course, 0-0 count right now. And once again, a ball again. 2-0 count for Harper.
Oh, I thought he heard him call a strike. I'm crazy.
I know. Here comes the pitch. And swing and a miss. So now 1-2 count.
2-1.
2-1. Whoops. 2-1 count. Looks at that one, and it's going to be called a ball. So 3-1 count, just one away from scoring another run. Let's see what they do here. And another walk, and that's going to give Mid-America another run. Puts them up by 4 now. It was Ryan Martinez who got the walk onto the base. So once again, still bases are all loaded. And here comes Christian Ramos. Still only with 1 out. And now we have ball.
Yeah, Rob can't find the zone multiple times here already. And the Pioneers, despite their record, have really played very close to Missouri Baptist these 2 games. I mean, other than the explosion that happened that first game after the first inning, I mean, they played pretty well. It's just little things. Now here, up 8-4. They can run with just about anybody in the conference, especially with the way Missouri Baptist is playing. They're probably the top of the conference.
I mean, just to start on, too, the fact that MNU started out pretty bad. Started to get some wins now.
Yeah.
And starting to get a rally.
Here's the big thing is conference play matters much more than anything else. As that one goes in for a swinging strike. Conference play matters much more because if you win your conference, then you automatically get that bid to the World Series, but it's just way different than anything else. I mean, if you play non-con, it doesn't matter as much. As St. Mary's was a huge win because you get 24 runs and you get some exposure, but the win itself doesn't necessarily matter.
Yes. As you said, I did like how they were battling against this team that is literally 8th in the nation.
And a pitch clock violation. There's been another ball there. Got to pitch it.
I mean, I thought that was a little long, but I didn't think it was that long. Man. Didn't see that coming.
A couple of rules that are weird rules I'll explain after this pitch. That's a ball.
It's going to go outside.
So they have the pitch clock now. They have the rule where you have to look the batter in the eye before you pitch the ball, or it's an automatic ball. And you also have where if you look your hands to get more grip of the ball, you have to wipe your hands and that's the ball.
Huh.
There's a bunch of rules in the eye.
And they were all voted on this season? Or this offseason, I guess?
No, I think these were just some of them were already in. But as Ramos strikes out there, brings up Caden Owens, who cleared the bases last time into left center. See if he can do it again.
I mean, on top of that, too, he ran it himself.
Yeah.
Locking in that 4th run in that inning. That'll be a little too low for him. But he was just incredible. We were saying if they were going to win this game, he needed to step up, and so far he has.
Yeah, it's going to be the big 3 in the middle of the lineup that's important, or the big 4. If you look at Rowley, Harper, Owens, and Castillo, they're going to have to get going batting-wise as the rest of the lineup has done well. It's just the big names haven't this season. And he finally gets a big one hit this game. See if that can spark some offense again for the Pioneers.
So other than that, of course, just for batting, I mean, he's got 66 at-bats. He's got 20 hits, 11 runs, 17 RBIs. I mean, he's just been incredible this season.
They might just walk him in here 3-0. I mean, I would be scared to pitch to him too, but I also don't want to walk in a run and give up something here.
Oh, absolutely.
But coming out to bat next for the Pioneers is Morales. That's not much better. He's been hot too.
And that's a strike, the first one. Yes, this entire this entire bat rotation's just been incredible. Tacking in all these runs.
Yeah, they've done very, very well
And
so far this last couple of games.
Well, you gotta think not only that, it also leaves very long innings that can strain the pitcher. And they get attacking another run. That'd be Christopher Lugo. Gets to walk in, and now MNU's up by 5.
Don't you love free RBIs? I looked that up because I was like, how does this work? If I get walked when a base is loaded, does KO get the RBI? He does. I mean, it's just. Is that considered pat statting? Like Russell Westbrook and the way he was doing it, it's pat statting, just get walked when bases loaded. Yeah, whatever. Same difference. Stat padding, pat statting.
Oh, wild pitch. And they tack on another run.
Oh my goodness.
That was Lester.
And
Ended up getting in.
the things that have been causing the Pioneers trouble this year in the last game, now starting to strike the Spartans, and it's 10-4. A wild pitch goes away, scores a run, and they're going to go talk to him. They got one in the bullpen. They might pull him out. Let's look at his now ERA. He didn't have a whole lot of innings coming in. Now, it doesn't update yet. That's dumb.
Well, you'll definitely see it go way up after, that's for sure. I'm trying to see. It looks like there is maybe a pitcher warming up. As of right now, it's going to be a talk with
Yeah,
the pitcher.
just a mound visit. Umpire's going to go out and say, hey, let's go. Let's keep moving. Because softball's going to beat us twice as they just started their second game. And they're going to run 2 games before we get through 4 innings. So
It's a very entertaining 3 innings, though.
it is. But,
Oh, yeah.
man, has it been slow today.
Oh, yeah.
10-4, Pioneers up.
It's Morales up the bat. Once again, oh wait, no, bases are not loaded this time. It's just the second and third, and that's a swing and a miss.
Big swing there to make it 1-1.
A 90
Morales.
miles per hour pitch.
Yeah, he was trying to match that speed with his bat as well.
And this guy, I will tell you, he has a lot. He throws this very fast. That's for sure.
He's touching 90, and that one's 88. I mean, yeah, he's getting the swing and misses. Now he's, after that mound visit, starting to look much more composed.
Oh, absolutely.
Or maybe Jeremy Morales is just chasing a little bit. There's a little bit out there as he sets up outside again.
I mean, it's definitely hard when you didn't even start the inning and you already have 21 pitches.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of them at walks. Of course, that last one was a wild pitch, but it's just crazy.
Oh, yeah. So none of these, I forget, none of these were, that's a way pop up. It might hurt press box.
Oh, he did it?
Got caught or something. I don't know what happened. Somebody's got it. Drew Woodley almost catches it. Former alumni Drew Woodley played second. Oh, we lost. That's here then.
And swing. Oh, it's a going up the first, and that's an out.
Swinging miss and a strikeout throw. The first ends the inning. Pioneers score 3 in the third to extend their lead 10-4. Mattis Crowell up for the Spartans. 7, 8, 9 due for them in this inning.
It's going to be out. I mean, looking at this, I mean, when you're looking at Castillo, you just got to be impressed with the fact that he can do both and do both pretty well. We were just discussing about how he has to deal with all these injuries, or the injuries last season. Comes back, starts a little rough, but you know he probably he's helped a lot with the coming back from a 2-10 record.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's going to be a hit, and it goes into the MNU bullpen. So 1-2 count here for Crowell. And goes into left field. And that's going to be knocked as a single for Crowell. Miguel Padron will come up to bat next.
Courtesy runner at first for the catcher is going to be number 7, Kevin Watkins.
I feel like they've had a lot of courtesy runners today.
Yeah, you get a courtesy runner for every catcher.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's not number 7. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, did he get pinch hit?
Miguel is not out there.
Who was it, Nick? 9. Thank you.
That's Kai Gray. Kai Gray played left field last game. He got at least at the very end.
Was Padron in left field to start the game? Great. Yeah, Kai Gray's most likely going to be in left field again when he gets it done with this at bat heading into the field. Apologies. He subs in for the right fielder, but so we'll see. We'll see where he ends up. I'm not going to say anything anymore. We'll see.
Gets it. Oh, misses it. And that's going to be. He's going to get the third. Oh.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness. They keep on missing it.
Let's get the ball back to the pitcher, boys. No. It's a single.
So it's going to be a single for Gray. And they're going to come talk to the pitcher. So there is someone warming up in the MNU bullpen.
Yeah, we'll be right back after this mound visit.
So in the bullpen, Jamal Bonilla is warming up right now.
Yeah, he's started the season as a starting pitcher. Got pushed down to the bullpen, but he's done well out of the bullpen, very, very well. But Castillo stays in the game. Just a quick mound visit as Sam Paulé, the 9-hitter, comes up to bat and swings and misses at that one.
Oof. That was a whiff.
Yeah, that is a whiff. That was bad.
So now up to bat right now is
Sam Paulé.
Sam Paulé. So very likely this is going to end up being the top of the batting order after this one.
Yeah, no outs here. Runner on first and third. We've seen this on the other side. Pioneers ended up with nothing out of this. Can the Pioneers strand both runners? That would be huge. They are up 6. So they have a little bit of leeway.
Goes on to the right field. He can't find it, and he ends up not getting it. And that's going to tack on one, possibly 2 runs, and it's just going to be 1. Kai Gray. Wait. No, that's not Kai Gray.
24. Carlos Hidalgo.
Now starting off at the top of the batting order, Carlos Hidalgo. As they cut down the MNU's lead to 5. So Castillo.
You see it all. I mean,
And that's going to be to center field. And he's unable to catch it. It goes off the wall. And that's going to be 2 runs from Missouri Baptist. It'll be Kai Gray and Sam Pauley as they shorten this lead down to 3.
no, I just heard it.
Now batting, number 4, Griffin Brown.
So Griffin Brown will be up next.
Still no outs for the Pioneers. Scores 10-7. Yeah, and it's interesting here that Castillo's still out there, especially at that mound vision, that he gives up a big one.
And that goes up and probably going to hit the concrete. It will. Right before it goes out of the park. So it'll be 0-1 count now. And almost hit him.
And they say it does.
Oof. So now a walk here for Griffin
That's just a hit
Brown.
it's just a hit by pitch, not a walk.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Hit by
batting,
pitch.
Jaden Orozco.
Jaden Orozco up next.
Castillo still out on the mound, 51 pitches. And that's not the problem. It's just he's in a lot of trouble right now with no outs. And it's been like this a couple of innings now, the second inning for sure. Now again in the 4th, as that one misses the low, ball 1. Bonilla's in the bullpen, who's been super good for out of the bullpen the last couple of weeks. Just
Yes, I've been
a question
watching.
of how long does it get until he gets in.
I was watching some of those throws over here in the bullpen. He's got a lot of zip on the throw too. He's got it.
Thing is, you're in a righty situation right now with Castillo and Jaden, so that does help you. With Bonilla, it's going to be a left-handed arm, gives them a slight advantage. So the question is, how long does he stay out? Maybe gets a double play to get out of this. That'd be big.
Oh, absolutely. 1-1 count and swings and misses. That was a whiff.
Got him off his feet there for a second.
I don't know. Was that gonna be a ball? I feel like it.
Yeah, it was way out there.
Yeah, but it was way out. Just trying to make a play happen.
And it's one of those things where you make your mind up before the pitch comes out. Like, I'm swinging.
Yeah.
And then you see the ball and you're like, that's a mistake.
Oh. Time.
An automatic ball there. 2-2 is your count.
At least it wasn't too bad. Could have been 3-2 and it would have been automatic walk, but thankfully that didn't happen. That's gonna be a hit and that's gonna be a foul ball.
Two count for Castillo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Pioneers get 1 out. A huge one at that. And now with 1 out, we'll see if Hoff decides to stay. Again, it's another righty matchup, which is big for the Pioneers.
Nick Beach.
Beach comes up to bat. Can he get a grounder to get the Pioneers out of this inning, still up 3? That one falls into the strike zone, 0-1. He's got a good breaking ball, and it's a little slow on the speed as that one hits 69, but it does have a good amount of break there. You can see that with our brand new TrackMan. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. It's something we worked a lot on. Get the center field cam out there. We got a mobile cam up here that does move, and you got one in the dugout. All the above. And a strike zone every once in a while, as long as it's cooperating with us. It's not always the case. 0-1 pitch. Falls in again for a strike. 2 strikes looking. And Beach is wondering here where those fell into. But now does the fastball come? Does he go off speed again? He's going to have a lot of opportunities here for a waste pitch as well. The pitch. Barely fouls it off. 0-2 continues. Another commentary change. What about having as many commentary changes as we do? Pitching changes,
yeah,
basically.
pitching changes.
Caleb is gone. Chad's gone. They all leave us. Everybody leaves. Now we got Elijah Cox joining me on the commentary. Producing and commentary. It's hard, guys. I've done both. It's not easy. There's like 14 buttons over there. Then you got to think about talking and saying words that actually make sense. The 0-2. Wild pitch.
Yep.
Catcher can't find it. It's going to advance both runners.
What are we telling or not telling our pitchers? That it happens to everyone. That the control it's not there in those clutch spots.
I think it's the tendency to overthrow. Like, I need to get the speed up to a certain amount, or I need to get the spin rate. Like, let's just hit our spots. I mean, you're being much more effective in that way. That pitch comes, hit into right field, deep in the corner. Garrett Lester on the track, gets it. That's going to score a run, though. Sacrifice fly and advances Brown from second to third. Now your score 10-8.
Now batting, number 11, Max Shabistari.
Yeah, pitch just right over the middle of the plate and just catches it. Wind takes it to the right, almost goes foul, but deep enough distance and 90 feet. One more run. 2-run game here.
295. It felt like it was closer to the track than that. As that's like I think that's 320 in that corner, but I guess 20 feet's a good amount. That one falls in for a strike.
We do not have numbers. Do you know what the distance is
I think it's 320.
to the pole?
Could be wrong. Anybody know what the distance is to the left and right foul pole? 315. That's what I was sitting 320, 315, something like that. That's our guess. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Somewhere between 310 and 320 is where we landed, but so he's a good 10 to 20 feet away from that wall. Good block there by Ramos. 2-1 count. It'd be huge to go into this bottom of the fourth up 2, not up 1. And that probably, either way, I think this is probably the last pitching we'll see from Castillo. That one, huge strike, 84 on the inside edge. The question is, I don't know where he's at in the batting order, because most likely they're going to want him to bat again, so.
Yeah, just catches that right corner.
Good spot.
Is that the pitcher's decision at this level, or do they have some sort of communication system
for.
For the battery. Between the pitcher and catcher.
For like what pitch they're calling?
Yeah.
At this level, it's mostly Reese Helland. Is the assistant coach. Bonilla did call his own game a couple times this year, but the rest has been Reese. As that one's hit deep into center field, running around, is tracking it. That's going to do it for the Spartans. They score 4 in the top of the 4th. It's a 2-run ball game here in Dixon Stadium. Six, 7, 8 due out for the Pioneers, bottom of the 4th. Noah Castillo comes up to bat. It's probably the situation we were talking about. I mean, they wanted to keep him in as long as possible to try to make sure that he can also hit in this game. And then after this, he's probably done. I think he can stay at DH, though. Yeah, so he'd be able to stay there and not have to worry if they don't want to. Is that same pitcher out there?
21.
Great. I thought they kind of take him out, to be honest, but. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That one misses outside and in the glove. 2-1. The pitch missed outside. Castillo in a 3-1 count probably has the green light here.
Yep, that one just catches the outside edge.
Yeah, I wondered. It's close.
Good location, that's what you want. But
Oof.
better eye from Castillo.
How many times do you see the batter have to get out of the way on a fastball and that ends up in a strike zone?
Only when I'm playing MLB The Show.
I just got the new game. It's bad. I'm bad. That one fouled off into the parking lot, headed straight towards the bus driver. And
Yeah, they picked it up.
2 players out there. There's walking around trying to find some baseballs, I guess.
We're going to see if they pocket that one.
Yeah, like, this is mine. The full count. misses outside. It's going to be a walk for Castillo and bring up Martinez.
We'll likely see that pitch runner, unless they feel they want to keep him in.
Yeah.
Yep, there he comes.
Because he's still the pitcher, he still gets the courtesy runner. That's the big part.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, that substitution would leave Wesley Taveras as the runner, but
Just trying to give Castillo any opportunity he can to find that groove that you talk so much about.
yeah. It's just, it's there.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen it too much to say that he can't capitalize.
Too much his whole career here, especially last year, having that,
Yeah.
especially working him with right after Caden Owens,
So
just
nice.
lengthens that lineup.
That one bunts over to first base. They're going to tag Martinez out, moves up Wesley Taveras. And that brings up Christopher Lugo, who had a huge hit. Triple in center field last time he was up. Lugo sees the pitch. Hits that one square to center field. The center field looks like they got it. Will Taveras tag? Thinks about it for a second. Decides not to. 2 outs.
Good decision on that one.
Yeah.
Good throw.
It wasn't deep enough.
Nope.
306. I mean, you're not going to get a whole lot of sac flies unless you're just a speedster. Is that one high?
It was middle of the plate, but
Was it? Felt like he kind of swung out at that one.
yeah, you probably want to try and keep it on the ground when you're playing small ball, just trying to move him over
Yeah,
90
I
feet,
agree.
get that next man up.
Especially if you just bunted a couple plays ago. Gary Lester
Right.
gets a strike called on him on the outside. Oh, wow. Give an automatic walk on there on this Presto. That one finds his own 0-2. Spring break week. Of course, we're here, but what's the best spring break trip you've ever had? I've heard a couple of great spots already.
It's definitely hard to look past Branson.
Yeah. Short trip. That one flies out to third base. Can he find it? He does. Ends the inning. Pioneers still up 10-8. Yeah, I've heard a lot of answers.
Yeah, I've always stressed a little too much about going too far away and trying to figure out airport travel or a long road trip in just a week where you're probably only spending maybe 2 or 3 days at whatever destination
Yeah.
you're going to. But that's why, local like Branson, maybe OKC are good places to go to.
I'm a huge fan of Colorado. It's just, do you have
Yep.
enough time when you get to Colorado to do anything? All right.
Yep.
Spring break feels like a long time when you don't go on a trip, but as soon as you go on a trip, it's like, oh man, this thing flew by.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice weather here. You could make a trip up to Legends or something for a day, or do things in the city. Just waiting for all the stuff to kind of explode. The Royals to start the World Cup, which you got a volunteer position at.
Yep.
It's huge, big time. What are those states at? I hope you know. But.
I know they're in Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
I believe there's maybe 7 host cities, I think, in America. But
Yeah.
someone fact check me on that. I know Dallas, LA, Chicago.
This
New
is
York
like
City.
early June, right?
Yeah. Games will start in June all the way through July.
Jeez.
Kansas City only hosts through that time. I know games
Yeah.
go on after that, but Kansas City will get to host 2 quarterfinal matchups.
That's
and obviously
huge.
we're hoping it's going to be Argentina and Portugal.
That would be fun to watch. You never really know, but you can always hope.
Now batting, number 20, Angelo.
Angelo Franco comes up to lead off. Spartans 6, 7, 8. 2 up here in the top of the 5th. Right now, Castillo is able to would stay with the win as long as the Pioneers don't give up a lead here.
Yeah, this is where you want your pitching to take over the game. First bullpen guy in. That pitch is low. 2-0, but this is where you want your bullpen guys to come in and lock it down. 6, 7, 8. You got your 9 in the next inning, ideally.
Yeah, if you can get this before they get to the top of the lineup, just get an inning out of it. And you can see, I mean, you look at the pattern here. That top of the lineup, when they get back up, they do some damage.
Yep.
Bonilla, so far this year, has a 4.7 ERA, 9 appearances, 3 of them started, 4-3 record, and 23 innings pitched. He's given up 18 hits, 12 earned runs, 32 strikeouts, 23 walks. So he struggled with the free ones, as most of our team has. See what he can do here. 3-1 pitch outside, and that's going to be another walk for Bonilla. Throws hard. I'll give him that. He throws it up lower 90s. He'll get to 92, 94. But, man, if you can stop giving up freebies.
Yep.
And then
I mean, you come into the game, yeah, it's a 2-run, it's close, but you come in, there's no pressure on you to
yeah, just hit your
just
spot.
throw some strikes, get ahead, and play the game from there. But you keep getting behind and forces you into positions to attack.
Yeah. Like that right there is a 90-mile-an-hour, which is beautiful speed, but just
It's a good ball, but
into the dirt.
yep. And I'm sure that's what the MOBAP scouting report says is, hey, take it patient
Yeah.
at the start of an at-bat because they're probably going to throw a ball.
Yeah, Graber came out in the first game and pitched really well for about 3 innings.
Yep.
And just kind of, then it was like free ball,
Snowballed.
wild pitch, hit by pitch, all that kind of stuff. And like you said, when you hit one, it kind of snowballs in the other.
You're building that pressure on yourself the more
Yeah.
walks you give up and even just the more balls you throw.
1-1, hit softly to the second base. They're not going to be able to get the lead runner, but they will throw out Matisse Corral, and that's going to be 1 out for the Pioneers.
Now batting, number 9, Kai Gray.
This is where you come up as Kai Gray from Missouri Baptist. It's like the opposite end of that. It's like no pressure on you. It's a close game, so don't try to do too much, but a hit here probably scores you a run, and then you're 1 away from tying. So swing easy, but swing free.
Yeah, I agree. Kai Gray came as a pinch runner early last inning, now playing right field. That one misses somewhere, not sure where. Hitting 273 on the year with a triple, no doubles, no home runs, and 4 strikeouts in his 22 appearances.
Hmm. 91 on that one.
Lots of heat, way low, 3-0. Pioneer softball up 3-1 in the top of the second. That's a little more of a low-key game than it was.
In game 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening over there. As a strike gets called, they somehow finished the game in 1 hour and 15 minutes that had 22 hits. So I guess it was early counts. Get a hit, get a run. Oh, now you're out right away. Wish we could do that, that's for sure.
Running on 2 hours here.
That one swing and a miss.
Yep.
Now the count runs full. O'Neill. Keep your control here. Don't try to throw it past him. Just hit your spot. And he swings and misses. Huge second out for the Pioneers. Bonilla gets him. Angelo Franco still at second. And that brings up the 9-hole Sam Pauli.
Yeah, he lets him know it too. 91 on that one. Throws it by him. That's the power that speed can have.
Yeah.
He was able to. Kai Gray was able to lay off some of those earlier counts, but as it gets closer and you start thinking about striking out,
Yeah, it changes everything.
less time to think.
Here's the thing, too. I mean, Bonilla's topping out basically at 91 so far. He does throw much harder. Saw early in this year he was throwing 93 to 95 sometimes. So there has been some pullback for a little more control. It's just not been consistent yet. That one
If you
goes
can get
foul.
weak contact like that on your off speed and strike out guys with the fastball,
Yeah, you're in a
that's a
good
dangerous
position.
pitcher. That's a dangerous reliever that you can put in those clutch situations when you need them.
I do like him out of the bullpen. I think starting rotation is huge, but when he comes out of the bullpen like this and he's able to attack, he doesn't have to worry about pitch count. Just get your control, attack him in the strike zone. It's a way different feeling as that one goes way outside. Missed on a breaking ball somewhere way up. One-two count. Top of the fifth. No runs so far this inning. Can Bonilla get another strikeout to end it? 1-2 pitch. Hit well into left center. Ronnie's headed for it. So is Morales. Morales dives. Can't keep it in the glove. Bounced out of it. And that's going to score a run. Franco gets in. Tough play for Morales. And he's slow to get up. Man.
Thought that looked like it had a little bit more arc to it, so it'd be catchable, but just kept drifting with probably that just a little bit of wind on that, but not
Yeah.
able to make the play.
And
Almost looks like it goes in and out of his glove on the replay.
Exactly.
On contact. It's when you want back, but
He's learning left field. He's been a catcher his whole life, is what he told me. So, just new to the position, doesn't know exactly his reaction time. I mean,
yeah,
if he's there a little early, it's a different play.
He's already learned putting his body on the line as a catcher, but
That one's smoked in the right field. Lester gets it, holds him at second. And Bonilla again gives up another hit. 1-run ball game with 2 on.
Now batting.
I was going to say big props to him for still trying to
Number 4.
go all out for that ball.
Yeah, I agree.
That's traits you want to see as an outfielder, but especially as a guy transitioning for the first time. But it is a 1-run game, 10-9. And just like we were talking about before, now that pressure is on for Bonilla and 2 outs. That one's in for a strike. Strike. Yep.
A 1 count here to Hidalgo at the top of the lineup. Smokes it to Lugo. Can't grab it into left field. He's going to be sent home. And on a roller, Morales is not able to do anything with it. That's going to tie up the ball game.
And that is the growing pains of switching from catcher to left field. Can you see him? He's already looking up before he has that ball in his glove. He's already looking up trying to see, all right, do I need to throw it? How
Yeah.
hard do I need to throw it? And what's it looking like?
And it was such a slow roller getting
was.
out there. It wasn't like it was a fast play of any kind. So you have to really attack that ball, go at it, and make a throw, which you just can't do yet.
Yeah, that's the kind of play you see Bobby Witt make in the WBC. Christopher Lugo, not quite
Yeah.
able to make the play on that one, but
It would have saved a run. I'm not sure he would have got him at first, but it could have saved a run.
it would have, yep.
Hoff with a quick mound visit, saying, hey, you got this, get one more out. The offense is going. 10-10 here in Dixon Stadium. 4-1 over at Williams Field. As Grace, goodness, I can't talk or breathe.
Number 1.
Grace Burlott is pitching over at softball. See if we got any home runs or anything cool. Double by Hobbs. Simmons with 2 RBIs. Molly and Sunny Immel with an RBI each. That one misses way out. And Jaden Orzoko. Or Ozoko. I don't know. I heard Nick say it, then I forgot it. Thank you.
We try our best. We still mess up.
And we're going to mess up. I mean, good call there, 1-1. Our scoreboard has never looked brighter. I'll say that. I don't know what happened today, but you can see every number on that thing, except for our hits, which looks like it's
Yep.
a square. I don't know what you call that.
Looks like a right angle.
Yeah. Swung and missed, 1-2.
We do, in fact, have 7 hits in this game, though.
Yeah, it is 7. So I mean, you can kind of make sense. You can make that out kind of, but Bonilla with a big 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. It's fouled off.
You can feel the tension mounting in this game. You felt it at the beginning.
Yeah.
It being a 2-run game, new pitcher, but tie ball game. You know MNU wants this.
We talked about how big this game would be for the Pioneers, not just here, but for momentum heading into tomorrow as well, if they can sneak a win out. That one smoked into center field. Ronnie Rowley throws it in to third base, tries to get the second runner, not in time. Another run scored for the Spartans.
Now batting number 12, Nick Beach.
Just a good piece of hitting. The ball is pretty handily over the plate. He just squares it up, hits it right back up to him, through the middle.
Tough play. As Beach comes back up again in this inning. Pickoff attempt, no good.
How does Bonilla respond? You can't beat yourself up while you're on the mound. You need that confidence, but you can't throw angry and frustration because then you're going to lose all your control.
Exactly. You still got to have control in it. Trust yourself. It's still a one-run ball game. I mean, this is a doable game as that one goes foul. It's just one run. So if the Pioneers can find something here.
Just make a quality pitch. All you need is 3.
Fouled again off to the right side. Bonilla, huge pitch here. The 0-2. Hit well into right center gap. That's going to split past both outfielders. Les just going to throw it in, and they're sending him home. He's going to score 2 runs. Now a 13-10 ball game. And just a good piece right there. 102 on the outside. Whew.
Yep, just another good piece of hitting. Ball is almost on the outside edge. He's able to clip it with the end of the bat, but
Man, not bad spot at all. Just better hitting. And that's been basically the case for the last couple of batters at this point with Bonilla.
that's what separates great teams from good teams, is finding a way.
Yeah.
Even when the pitch isn't perfect, even when it's not slow curve right down the middle.
And it's what Chad talked about. I mean, as this one pops into center field, Riley catches it to end the top of the fifth. They score 5, go up 3 as the Pioneers come up to bat.
Back here in the bottom of the fifth, it will be J.D. Witter, number 51 for Missouri Baptist. On the year, he has a 3.6 ERA in 3 appearances, as well as 5 innings pitched, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, over 5 strikeouts, which is what you like to see. It will be the top of the order for the Nears. Going to try and earn back some of those runs that they had and have now lost.
Yeah, Ronnie's not been having the game that he usually does. If Ronnie can get going, we could send it back over to a guy like Caden Owens and Ramos. They've had a good couple at bats here
Back at the top of the lineup.
to extend this lead. So
Now batting, number 4, Ronnie Rowley.
started off here. Why not the top of the lineup? Witter not throwing super fast. 75, I'm pretty sure that was the off speed, but he's not throwing the 90 that we just saw with Gavin and Rob. That one sneaks in the zone for strike 1. Well, he does top out at 90. So it's about the same thing as Gavin Rapp. The same spot.
On 89.
I mean, if the ump's giving it to you, keep taking it, I guess. It's going cross body, lefty on the lefty here. That one's much farther outside, but it looked like he was setting up for the same spot. I mean, his heater's up there, 90, 89, 90. The 1-2 pitch to Ronnie Rowley. And catcher stuck it there, thinking that was going to be a strikeout looking. Not this time. Probably would have been 2 pitches later, or 2 pitches earlier. Rowley hits it to first base. He's going to walk it over unassisted. Just barely beats him out. 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Sorry, bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, number 8, Riggs Harper.
Riggs Harper comes up to bat. Still hasn't had a chance. He's got 3 walks in all 3 of his appearances. Can he get something? Get a pitch that he can hit or something here. He's been very, very patient. It's paid off for him. He's got on base 3 times. It's always a win. That one's a way out. don't think we've seen anything else right than the fastball so far in game. Swing and a miss. That one goes past him at 90.
It's a healthy hack on that one.
Yeah, it is. Someone who been walked 3 times is great, but then sometimes it's hard when you come back up to bat to try to get that bat speed back up, try to see the pitch well.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's looking at that big gap in the center,
It's massive.
middle infield there. Contact hitter, that's everything you want.
That one called ball.
Yep.
Yeah, could call up. With the 2-1 pitch. Misses outside, 3-1.
Just that outside corner.
Just might be another walk. How would you feel if you're in your day, your stat line's 0 for 0, 4 walks? I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you get your days when those balls start coming over the middle of the plate.
The pitch finds the zone on the outside, full count.
Because if you can't, if guys are gonna know that you're gonna see the ball pretty well, and there's a higher likelihood that you're gonna walk, they're gonna start
Yeah.
throwing to you more, which doesn't always mean you're gonna get harder pitches.
No, just more maybe down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That one is a walk for Riggs Harper. His 4th of the day, or at least this game. His stat line today is one of the odder ones we've had. He's got 4 walks this game. He started off the game last game with a hit by pitch, had a walk there too, and was 1 for 2. What an interesting stat line. So Ramos comes up to bat.
Batting .373 for Harper though.
Hey, he's hitting it
Before
well.
this game, you understand why they don't pitch to him.
Yeah. He's hitting it well. It's just, in that zone is obviously slightly smaller than someone like a KO.
Right.
It's a little harder to hit, but a lot of those pitches were on the outside. It wasn't like they were missing high or low. Ramos hitting .290, 18 RBIs, 7 doubles, 2 home runs. That one hit to shortstop. They throw it to second, get the force out at second, and that's going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Comes up. This game, he's hitting 1 for 2 with that huge double that cleared the bases. Fouls off that one, and the other one was a strikeout looking. If I remember that play right, I'm pretty sure he didn't even swing at anything in that at bat. 3 strike looking calls. It's tough. Witter throws. Another foul off. 0-2 is the count. Way to get ahead on a good batter.
Yep. KO's going to have to shorten up here. Can't swing for the fences
No.
like you know he wants to, but there you go.
And that one, yeah, didn't touch the ground. It was a line drive to third base to end the inning for the Pioneers. Still down 3.
Back here in the top of the 6th, Bonilla's still out there. He's going to go give it his best.
Yeah, he's
But
31 pitches in.
it is Angelo Franco.
I thought there we had a pattern going there. I was hopeful. But at 5th inning, it's 0-4, 0-4. And I was like, okay, we should get a 0 here. Give it 5. The math ain't mathing.
Once again, we're back at that's right where Bonilla came in at. It was the bottom of the order. The guys you want to lock down, and he gives up a leadoff walk.
Mattis Crowell.
Mattis Crowell up to bat now. I don't see anybody warming up in the bullpen for the Pioneers. Which means they're just going to let Bonilla ride it out at this point. Or at least unless something goes very bad.
Which would not be the first time in this game.
Or today. Misses again, 2-1 is your count. Bonilla's 38 pitches, 21 strikes. It's not terrible percentage-wise, but a lot of those strikes were just hits. As he swings and misses at that one. So it's probably closer to like, if it's 22 now, I'm probably going to say 15, 17 between there. Strikes, actually. Now when it hit into right field, Lester has it. 1 out away for the Pioneers. Kai Gray comes up to bat.
Now batting number 9, Kai Gray.
He's 0 for 2. Both versus Bonilla. Struck out 1, got on an error on the other.
Throwing them high right now. That last at bat, there were a couple good pitches there where you think they might drop a little bit more into the top of the zone, but they stayed up, and he got a couple whiffs on him from Koi. But
yeah, his horizontal or his vertical break on that fastball is almost nothing. When you look, we were looking at the TrackMan the other day, which sounds like a not great thing, but actually is. Most fastballs have that little bit of a drop that batters kind of expect to fall into the bat. But when it stays up, it's big for them. Clipped in the inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss. All tied 2s with 1 out. Bonilla again in a situation where he could get a strikeout here.
blows it by him with 89.
And just misses a spot there. Full count. Called a ball. It's going to be another walk for Bonilla.
Now batting.
It's going to bring up the 9-hole.
Sam Pollock.
Get the left or right break on that last curve, but not tempting enough. That one fouled off. We'll get the 1-2. That one outside.
Three-one count for Bonilla. Hopefully doesn't walk another one here. Could he get something over the plate? Or get a ground ball maybe. That would be nice. Some kind of out.
Anything.
And he finds the zone.
Thought maybe that one caught the outside of the plate.
Yeah, it was close.
Eye test looked like a ball, but in there.
Fouls it off to keep the full count alive. Feels like we get down in these situations a lot with Bonilla. He gets 2 strikes. And either it's a hit or a walk. Man, he
Never
works
what you
so
want.
deep. Again. And that's going to load the bases for the top of the order, Carlos Hidalgo.
Carson, can you zoom in really fast on the bullpen and see who's pitching?
That one misses.
Can you tell?
1-0. Warming up in the bullpen for the Spartans, number 22, which I don't have on their stats. Doesn't exist. Zach Peters. Is he there? Oh, I'm just blind. Lopez starts to warm up here. Peters is their save leader. He is nasty. 5 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts. So Pioneers got to start getting going soon as another walks in a run. Now down 4.
Yeah, you can tell when he is losing his command,
Now batting number 4.
throwing pretty sporadically
Griffin
around the
Brown.
zone. And it's where you just feel helpless as a pitcher because you want to throw strikes, you want to get it
Yeah.
blowing by a guy, but
But it's tough when you just every time you feel like you got a good pitch, it gets hit. I mean, he's had a couple of those. I'm like, oh, that's a good pitch, and it just gets smoked.
Hmm.
1-1 count.
that's where you just want to buy time for Lopez.
Yeah.
Come and be a fireman, rescue, try and put out the fire here.
Another miss.
Fire that is quickly growing.
Yeah.
Has
That's
been growing for the last 3 innings.
59 pitches, 29 strikes, so 30 balls. thrown by Bonilla in his game today. 31. Just too many free ones for the Pioneers. Again today. 2 errors, at least. That one finds its way for a strike. Yeah, they're giving up 5 walks. Sorry, that's on the wrong side.
And it is
Another error. Or another walk.
another
Next
run.
up for the Spartans, Jaden Orozco.
Still just 1 out on the board.
That's
It
probably going to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, here comes Bryce Lopez. Your score here, 15-10 in Dixon Stadium.
On the pitching change is Bryce Lopez, currently sitting at a 21.6 ERA. This will be his 5th appearance, having pitched 3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 8 runs, 6 walks, 2 strikeouts. So it won't be a blow 'em by 'em type. We'll be looking for the ground ball here to pick up 2 outs, get out of it.
Throw down 81 as it popped way out of play. A strike. It's a good start. Hit deep into left field. That one back to the track. And Morales able to make the catch. I thought that one might have been out as everybody kind of held their breath. That's still a run for the Spartans, but I mean, it's a way different ball game from 15-10 and 17-10.
Of course, perfectly covered on the camera
12, Nick Beach.
by the netting pole.
Oh,
So of
love
course
that.
you couldn't see it,
Love that.
but it was a catch.
Deep on that track. He was off the wall. I thought he was going to try to rob it, to be honest.
Yep, looked like
Didn't
he was
have
going
to.
to set up for a jump, but the ball stayed in, probably because of that wind blowing right.
Yeah, probably. Hit that one 99. It wasn't enough. That one finds its way for a ball. It's my gibberish. That one smoked into left field. Morales this time jumps, and he gets it. He makes the play. Saves a home run, pulls it back in, and it does it for the top of the sixth. Pioneers down 6. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Jamie Morales leads it off for the 5-6-7 due for the Pioneers. So far today, Morales is 1 for 2, a walk, and a single, a strikeout. 1 stolen base as well. He's got some speed out there after he made that catch. Let's see what he can do at the plate. That's a beautiful shot, by the way. That is nice. Sorry. We set the cameras here, so we get excited about those kind of things. Like you see the sun in the background, the building behind it, College Church. Perfect little glare. Like, oh, man. What you love to see. That one falls in for a strike. J-Mo swings and misses.
Yeah, the weather has cleared up some. You got the perfect Kansas background sky. 83 down from the 88, felt like 92.
Yeah, it was.
That we had earlier in the game. Sun's down though, and fortunately the wind has kind of died with it. But
after that strikeout, Castillo will come up. Yeah, it's been here in the press box. We get no wind. I mean, we try to open doors, but the wind's not helping us at this point, so it's a little steamy up here. But in the field, they got enough wind to push out to right. Not much going though. I could give you the exact number, but I won't.
the Spartans do have a righty warming up in the pen. We'll see if Witter is on a pitch count for this inning here, if they're just going to let him go until he can't.
That one smoked to shortstop. Bubbles it, gets it back, and gets it in time to first to get the second out of the inning on Castillo.
Now batting number 1.
It's going to send Ryan Martinez up. That is their closer out there, number 22. Now it's a 6-run game, so there's no opportunity for a save here. But he's still warming up. Maybe the Pioneers get a couple here, and that allows him to come in for the save. As he swings past that one for a strike. I was told we should send that catch into ESPN, so we will. You never know what happens. I mean, they might not respond, but we will.
Yeah, William Penn had that big post blow up for their rivalry game with the toilet paper toss.
Yeah, never know. 1-1 count. Misses outside. 2-1. With our stream, we should be viral anyways, so it's like it's just fair, you know? Like, make sure we get a play out there so they can see how beautiful our stream is. Just might get me and Elijah a big pro job, you know? You never know. Now, and also misses outside 3-1. Women basketball finished their season last night versus the Dort Defenders. What a season they had. They finished, I believe, on a 23-game winning streak. That one fouls away. Couldn't finish it last night against the two-time defending national champions, and in my opinion, probably going to win it again with the way they're playing. They had a girl get the National Player of the Year, get a triple-double on them. I mean, that's unheard of at this level for an AI. As that one misses inside, goes for a walk.
Yeah, they ran into a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And they ran into that buzzsaw earlier in the season.
Yep.
At the same point when you see them start revving up and you run into the defenders. They revved up again and ran into them again.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like right before break, so you're still on your high. Dort Defenders went on a little bit of a slump. Not really a slump. It was like 2 games that they lost in that second half, but they went on break, came back, was a little rough, but they got hot at the right time and held in there for basically 2.5 innings or 2.5 quarters. Oh, that one probably would have been a pickoff had the pitch been better. Martinez safe over there. But it was a tough game. I mean, the way they were scoring the ball was unreal.
Yeah, it doesn't take away from that season
that
those girls had. Incredible consistency that Coach John Lewis, so that one goes in for a swinging strike. Coach Lewis and the assistants there have brought to the program.
Yeah.
Especially these last 4 years, the group that they've built.
And with only 2 seniors leaving, as that one fouls, stays in play. Third baseman makes the throw and makes it well. Oh, and Lugo accidentally grabbed the first baseman, thinking he could trip. That's going to do it for the bottom of the 6th. Like you said, I mean, with only 2 seniors leaving for the women's team, you never know if they can get some transfers in, maybe some young freshmen. They have a good chance of making some noise again. Plenty of sports, though, still going. So like I said, softball, they're up 5-2 at the top of the 6th. They are going to finish before us, I can almost guarantee you. And we started 3 hours earlier.
Yeah, looking back at that altercation there at first with Lugo, he does just kind of put his hand around his hip, but they kind of wave it off, and
I'm not really sure what his point was.
Maybe they know each other and he's just messing with him, but
it could be that.
Messing with a buddy, but
that was a weird play.
Yeah, they hugged it out, so
everything is cool, so
except for the score.
16-10 as Bryce Lopez goes back out on the mound. You can see our wonderful trainer, Emily, on the side. We love our trainers here. They do such a great job. There is a trainer spot open for one more in the field. So if you're an athletic trainer looking for a home, go visit MNU.com, MNUsports.com.
On nights like these, if you're a player and you're losing a game 16-10, staring down the barrel of coming up in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
What food are you getting after the game?
I've probably been thinking about it for at least 3 innings, and I'm definitely going something a little. If I want, I go light. You know, you go get a sandwich, feel good. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. You lose, it's like, okay, I'm going to Cane's. You know, we're going to McDonald's.
Yep.
Maybe what I've heard from Noah Castillo and Jonathan Phillips, they're big fans of the exclusive Cravings box at Taco Bell. I'm sure they'll be there.
It's a good deal.
You know, they took out the beefy 7-layer burrito yesterday.
Don't
That
tell me
killed
that.
my mood.
Don't tell me that.
Or the 5-layer burrito. I don't know what it is. It killed me. I was getting the box, and I'm like, man, it's been a long time since I had Taco Bell. This is great. I go online, and I'm like, I can't find it. Where's the beefy 5-layer burrito? This is crazy. And so I get there, and I'm like, hey, why is it not there? And he's like, oh, yeah, we took it off. And I was mad. Yeah. It's like, man. And I just saw a commercial that they just do this new stuff with their menu, and it's like, oh, okay. There's a lot of stuff added. They didn't mention they took away the beefy 5-layer burrito and up the price.
Wow.
No. I was disappointed.
That's crazy.
And it's like $5 to get it, too. I was like, oh, I'll just add it on the side. No. And they took it away from my free rewards option, so I couldn't even get it on man.
Yeah, the beefy 5-layer is now a specialty item
Now batting number 20.
instead of the
Jello, Frank.
side item that you would get with your
I know.
Crunch Wrap.
I mean,
Pour one out for DT.
that's what I'm saying. If that's gone, I mean, what are we going to do? Huh? No. Can't be.
Pour one out for DT, Dennis Troyer.
Yeah, we're sending it. Oh my gosh, that one hits far left field and out into the trees.
That one might have missed the locker room.
I don't believe that. It says 357 was the distance. That might have been 370.
That might be in Copeland.
That extends the lead. Wow. And Franco sends one deep. Wow.
He dropped
18.
right over the
Now batting number 15.
locker room for football.
Travis Roel.
That one might have bounced into the football turf.
They were trying to end my rant, and that's probably a good thing, but all I'm saying is, man, when you got a good thing going, you just can't end it. You had a good thing going. You might have just lost 1 or 2 days a week. That's probably it. I'll probably still go at least 3 times a week if I'm being honest, but that's like $12 you lost out of me a week. I'm telling you.
Are you a nacho fries guy?
No, I tried them once, and they're good. Don't get me wrong, but like there's nothing special about them. No, I won't. That's just absurd.
Chicken tenders just bring poor value. Never big enough.
No. See, I went to Sonic the other day out of desperation, and I got the buffalo chicken wrap, the junior. And I will say, it's been a long time since I've had it, and I was amazed. It was so good. And then I went back the next day, and they didn't put the buffalo sauce in it. It was just chicken and a tortilla. That was it. I was like, how do you mess this up? And so now I'm boycotting Sonic as well, except for once a week. But it's good.
They changed their fries and they changed it for the better.
Oh, I haven't. I forget what it's called. I know what you're talking about. It's good stuff. I think they were too similar to like a McDonald's, where it's like if I want a skinny fry, I'll just go to McDonald's. Yeah, the shoestring. You don't need to do the same thing. That one misses high 3-2.
Yeah, only if Burger King could actually produce
No.
fries.
I'm not going to Burger King for anything. I mean, there's not one time.
I'm more of a Whataburger kind of guy, honestly. When it comes to fast food burgers. No,
Yeah.
no, I like Five Guys, but golly, they're expensive.
I don't want to pay along for Five Guys. It's like if they did a deal a couple weeks ago where they're celebrating their anniversary, and I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to go get it if I get it for free. But pitching change here as number
Now pitching
27.
for the Pioneers, number 27, Daniel Melendez.
Daniel Melendez comes in. We'll be right back here in Nixon Stadium. Daniel Melendez comes into the game, starts off with a strike. If I could find the paper, that would be nice. 15 ERA so far in 4 games, 3 innings, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts on 2 hits. He's only given up 2 hits, except he's walked basically everybody and hit everybody. So how did he do that? Oh, I used to do that with basketball. I didn't eat at a Chick-fil-A, a Chipotle, Pickleman's, Jersey Mike's. For a whole summer, I didn't pay for any of my food. It was so great.
Subs.
Sandwiches, they have good pizzas. Pretty good pizzas, in my opinion. Pickleman's sponsors the player of the game here as that one pops into right field. Martinez flying for it. No one can get to it. They are one of our major sponsors, so if you're looking for a good sandwich or maybe just a different style pizza, stop by Pickleman's over on Alden Street. Just got to wrap it in. Wrap it in, boys.
Stop by after this game. We can assure you the food will be better than the product on the field tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. 18-10 as Melendez has someone on first, Matias Crowell. And Gray at the bat sends it into his dugout, and basically everybody goes jumping. It's just a baseball, guys. Calm down.
Makes you remember Wii Sports.
Yeah,
Back in the day, you throw the bowling ball behind you, and everyone spins.
They should have added that to the baseball section. As that one scored down the line on third, and it's going to send it to third and second. Do I want to call that a single with an advance? I think so. He wasn't going until he threw it to third.
Fielder's choice throw
Yeah.
to third.
But either way, second and third with no outs, Melendez
Courtesy
and a
runner,
pickle
number
here.
18, Jaden Jones.
I like scored on that
Now
one.
back, number 6.
Scored
Sam
down the left field.
I don't know what
no,
word
I
I
don't
meant.
mind it. Couldn't tell you what it means, but it sounds right.
There's a word that starts with an S that's like exaggerated.
Like seared. Like how you steer a steak.
Yeah, maybe.
That ball was seared off the bat. Ooh, that one's going to hit him, though.
Sear on his back. Hit by a pitch. Going to load the bases. Carlos Hidalgo.
Number 24, Carlos Hidalgo.
Hidalgo comes up the bat. And Nash Watson warms up in the bullpen just in case Melendez can't get out of this game. In the top of the 7th, softball is up 5-3, which means they're 3 outs away from beating us until finishing this game. Fouled off. Back this way. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. I just breathed, burped, and everything at the same time. 0-1.
Also, how come the track and field team gets stadium lights, but we don't? I hate that.
Yeah, the track and field lights only point in at the track, which means they don't expose anything to the outside neighborhoods. So it's easier to justify.
So it's all about our neighbors getting exposed to the stadium lights. Is that all it really is about?
The board voted due to Olathe complaints. Allen heads into right center field. Lester has it. He's going to have to make a throw at home. Doesn't go. 1 out. Yeah, the board voted that due to complaints in the past from Olathe that it was best to not do lights and have the issue
Now
of
batting, number 7,
when you can turn them
Kevin
on and off
Watkins.
and having to pay fines and all that. So
Oh, wow. So it really is a neighbor issue. Sucks.
it's a choice that was made tough. We are getting, hits him right in the shoulder. That scores a run.
Should have started these games at noon, not 1.
Well, they still had to score. They had a school today, so they couldn't do it at noon. It's a rule, an AI rule. It's weird.
Now
Huh?
batting, number 1, Jaden.
They don't have. They're not on
Morrison.
spring break. They already had theirs. 3-hole. Jaden. Oh my goodness, that one almost smoked him. Hits off the wall. Nobody runs. (19-10) is your score.
Over under 23.
I'm hoping the under, but oh man, I don't have a lot of words right now. I think this is a good time to shout out our sponsor, Jerry Walentine. If you have an injury, go see Jerry. You need Jerry.
You know, I saw his billboard on the highway in Lawrence
Oh yeah,
this last
it's
week.
expanding. I saw he got a sponsorship deal with Washburn.
I saw one in KC as well.
Oh wow, he's expanding well.
Yeah.
Jerry also was an alumni from here, as well as his wife, Lisa Walentine, who is a teacher here, as that one fouled off.
Son Logan also attended.
Yeah.
He graduated
And
2 years ago.
Do they have another?
I don't believe so. But
Okay.
I could be wrong on that. Jerry, if you're listening,
Let
feel
us
free
know.
to correct us.
Yeah, you might be right. Logan Walentine was classmates with both me and Elijah multiple times. As swing and miss, gets a batter out on a strikeout.
Love to see that from Melendez. There was some less than what you want to see balls, but you come back.
Yeah. I mean, he did two where the batter literally ducked out of the way, and then he went 3 straight strikes. So, way to fight back into that.
Not how you start, but how you end. Get the result you want there.
Yeah, one misses outside. You know what we need when we get this ump cam? We've been working on getting an ump camera to do. Why not? I mean, we're over budget anyways. And we need to call it the Olathe Eye Care ump cam of the game,
good.
and just get a shot where it's like, that's a sick
That's
shot.
good.
See the movement. Yeah. Well, we already have the TrackMan, and so we're going to give them the score at the end of the game and say, here's your score. Please don't come back. Or we'll come back, depending on what it is. But
Yeah, you've seen those ump cams at the major league level
we're going to try it.
a lot more recently, and
We've already got TrackMan. We've got great stuff with that. Oh, our camera is dark out there. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. We can't even adjust it. Can't go out there. Well, hopefully your TV's turned up in your brightness. As a 3-1 pitch, fouled off, full count. Yeah, but that's from here. We could turn it back on. It's just not. Do we have a battery that's good? Oh, yeah, you give me a battery over there. That one hit to first base. It's going to be the last out of the top of the 7th. Your score is 19-10 as we head into the bottom of the 7th.
Back
Lester.
for the bottom of the
Oh.
7th.
Pinch hitter.
It's going to be a pinch hitter. It's going to be Coben Stockstill, I believe.
Nope, that's Luke Nordine.
My
Now
fault.
batting, the Pioneers, number 11. Luke
I mean,
Norden.
I saw the mullet on the back.
oh, okay.
and
I was
think
gonna say
the shoes looked a little similar too, but yeah, for the Spartans on the swing and the miss, it is Zach Peters making his 5th appearance. Through 5 innings of work, he's got 1.8 ERA, 4 hits allowed, 1 run, 3 walks to 12 strikeouts.
yeah, he's an absolutely dirty. Words are hard.
Yeah, you can see on that last pitch, 93. That's the kind of guy you're going to get.
Yeah, the closing pitcher that you would want if you're at any school at this level is what you're seeing out of Peters. Throws it well, has good control. I mean, 12 strikeouts in 5 innings that's elite right there.
Sounds like a Cole Reagan's line.
Smokes that one to shortstop. Nordine runs it out. It's going to be the first out of the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs away from finishing this game.
Now batting, number 4, Ronnie Rowley.
Softball has finished. 5-3, they get the sweep on the day. And we were right. They did finish before us.
I'm not shocked.
I'm not mad at all. Raleigh comes at the bat, takes strike 1.
Yeah, if you were watching the stream right now, you would probably think that this was an 8 p.m., 9 p.m. game. So that one gets roped into left center. Sorry, left field. But it is caught.
Now batting,
But by this cam,
number
or the
8,
dugout, you would not think that was the case. Because it looks more like 4 or 5 p.m.
Hey, that camera has done great. It stayed with the brightness. We need to just put those settings on the rest of our cameras so you're not seeing camera 1 look like it's pitch black out here. I mean, it is dark,
I mean, you can't see the pitcher.
and there's nothing we could do about it.
You can't see the ball either, really. 94 on that one.
See, actually, Chad's done. See if he'll turn up the camera. Nah, it's not worth it. 1-0 pitch skied up. Catcher can't get to it, is out of play, and smokes our bleachers. Nobody there. We're all good. I am the game day administrator at this point, so if someone got injured, you would miss my beautiful talking for at least 5 seconds. So I know that's disappointing for everybody. But more importantly, nobody got hurt. That's the important part. 1-1 count. Stuck that one outside. 2-1.
This is the clearest our strike zone has looked all game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't not see it with how dark everything else is.
It is, in fact, brighter than the Pioneers uniform here, but
It's pretty dark out, to be honest. It's getting there. We usually try to take into account the fact that we don't have the lights, and there's a visibility reaching limit that I think the umps would have got to at the next inning. But since it's the bottom of the 7th, they're going to finish it out. That one falls in for a strike. Count runs full with 2 outs. Riggs Harper, who's got 4 walks on the day. 0 for 0. Can he get another one? Peters with the windup and the throw.
there it is.
There's a 5th. There's got to be a
5
record at some point.
walks.
How many walks in a game can you get?
Now batting, number 16.
So the game continues with Christian Ramos, catcher.
Don't let them get one, as Cam said in game 1. They did not get one, actually, to end that game.
But you never know here.
But you kind of know.
Smoked into right field. That's going to do it for the Pioneers. Final score is 19-10. We'll be back tomorrow as first pitch